Allergy season is definitely here, and local doctors are noticing an uptick in residents across Western Mass experiencing symptoms.
Western Mass News reporter Reagan Locrey breaks down what may be causing the increase and how getting out of the area may help provide relief.
Western Mass News has noticed an increase in the number of allergy-related complaints this season. We spoke with our own First Alert meteorologist, Dan Brown, to find out if weather may have anything to do with the uptick in sneezing and congestion.
The last couple of weeks it's been windy and it's been dry, and those are like one of the two main ingredients when it comes to getting that pollen count up.
Dan says, unfortunately, the only real way to get rid of the pollen is by getting some rain, but he expects it to get worse before it gets better.
That's why folks have been sniffing and sneezing, and those that suffer from the tree pollen, it's been really high, and it looks like it's going to stay that way over the weekend. In fact, the pollen count may actually go up as we'll continue with the brisk conditions and the dry conditions.
We caught up with an allergist and clinical immunologist right here in Springfield, Dr. David Robertson. He tells Western Mass News Springfield has a history of being one of the top allergy cities in the country.
For what it's worth, it actually dropped from number 5 to number 10. But if you look at Boston, Boston is usually somewhere in the 70s to 80s.
Robertson explains that the topography of our area may play a role.
Living in the valley. So unfortunately, all the pollen can collect and we don't get the nice crosswinds that come and blow things away. The other thing is we actually have higher carbon dioxide levels, so we have a little bit more air pollution here that also accumulates. And higher carbon dioxide levels actually leads to higher pollen levels and makes the plants pollen actually more allergenic, so it bothers people more. So maybe getting out of the city or actually getting out of the valley would help a little bit.
We also called Dr. Jonathan Bayek, president of Allergy and Immunology Associates of New England, who we caught up with via Zoom on the beach in Florida, escaping the Pioneer Valley pollen.
This is the first year I've really experienced some of that. I'm down in Florida now, which is completely different, and being by the water, so much of a relief.
Dr. Bayek says continuing to wear a face covering can also help to prevent allergy symptoms. He also points out fever is one of the best ways to tell if you have a virus or allergies, since allergies typically do not cause a fever. Reporting in Springfield, Reagan Locrey, Western Mass News.